Okay. Come on.
On air, don't care, broadcast beware. I'ma say some wild shit, you know when and where. We not your average bears, we don't mind the glares. Keep your escalator, I prefer the stairs. My ego bigger than the Holy Cathedral or the American Airlines when it's loaded with people. I can't sit in the background when I am the feature. On air, don't care, it's nice to meet you. I can't sit in the background if I am the feature. It's on air, don't care, it's nice to meet you.
Shawn K The Showman. You know what it is, it's on there, don't care. Two wild brown dudes with no hair, don't care. Just some brothers, different mothers, bringing flavor to mess with. Giving all the entertainment you can see on the bandwidth. It don't matter what the chatter is, we spilling on the businesses. We put you on the spot and drop it like a pop quiz. It's Blue Label Johnny and Shawn K The Showman. With Hagrid The Plug, making history like the Romans, y'all. Come on. You know we're making history, let's do this, come on. Hey, turn it up, bring it up, let's go, come on.
That was fresh.
Hey, what it is, what it do, it's your boy Blue Label Johnny in the motherfucking place, and this is
Shawn K The Showman. Welcome back, of course, to the show. I don't care, and I've got the guy behind the scenes making it clean with that beardy sheen gasoline. It is Hagrid The Plug, Jason Dyer of Deep Video Live in this North Grand Prairie beautiful studio space by Bet on Vets. Here in North Grand Prairie, that's right, y'all. The music shop where you can buy, sell, trade all your music gear and has some of the greatest guitars you will ever see in the DFW Metroplex area. What's up, fellas?
at a great price.
How's it going, man?
You know, it is. We had a little bye week. We had a bye week.
I mean,
we
yes, it is. It's bittersweet. We bid adieu to our, residency at the library bar. Sure. It was, what I'm saying, it was. Man, I mean, like, great. Like, I've been doing a podcast. I mean, I don't care for a while, but I've done other ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the experience we had at library bar.
With the live engagement.
I mean, look, you're also someone who's been doing another kind of podcast, and you've been doing it for a hot minute. Yeah. But, I mean, easily everybody can agree the energy of doing it live at the library bar with the randomness of like different people, and then even our invited guests, and then the vibes of the their vibes with the randomness. Yeah. Like, I mean, goddamn, it was a wild time.
100%, because it's like, as much as though, like, I do love somewhat the peace and tranquility where we're just able to fucking live, like, just riff with way less distraction, right?
Right.
But there is a factor to the actual distractions that are going on, like the hype that you're seeing.
It adds its own.
Like you're out, like you're in the conversation and you're engaged of what's going on, but then you just kind of notice like things happening behind the scenes with Hagrid, or like just how guests are just looking at the show at hand, and like it brings a different type of juice to the show. But we do love these collection points, and the biggest thing is that we are live streaming, y'all. This is coming through so many different platforms, of course. OnAirDon'tCare.live, or very easily just hashtag OnAirDon'tCare, one word, like you see the neon sign that we had at the library bar, y'all. It is here. That was sad to take down that sign, yo.
I mean, like,
it was sad to take that. I have the Polaroids.
I don't think he's on the live right now, but like I think we can all agree the person that was most emotional about the ending of the residency of Honor Don't Care at the library bar was the general manager.
Yeah, he fought.
Of library bar.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't emotional, but I don't want to say that out loud because I'm his friend, and I know
but we're
how
not
he
there
feels
anymore,
about
and I
that
don't think he's on the live right now. So, like, I'm comfortable with saying that, like, he was. I won't divulge why in the intricacies of why he was emotional. I think that would be overstepping my boundaries. Sure. But I will say, I could say easily he was the most emotional of the four of us that were the ones that were responsible for the show on week for week. He was the most emotional.
Yeah, and I know that there are like guests, because like even today actually, I didn't even tell you guys yet, but like because last night was pretty packed for bingo karaoke slam. I think there's like a conference in town, so I mean like whenever that happens, and he doesn't have anything tonight, and so he was like, "Yo, are you maybe you can come back, or whatever, do like another karaoke thing, whatever," and And I was like, well, I mean, you have to let me know if this is a for sure thing because I would have to find a replacement. Then he like texts me, well, like on the way here. And then he's like, are you coming? I'm like, dude, you never solidified anything with me. I'm on my way to the studio, bro. Like, catch my live. Put that shit on the TVs, dog. Like, put us on. I was like, if you want to find us, I don't go get that live.
Let's go.
You know?
There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
Get the people to demand that
no, but
what back in the building.
I'll tell you this though, I felt hella bad because you know what? The day I took like the Polaroids and the sign down, literally at midnight. It was Chris's birthday.
That seems cruel and unusual.
And I'm like,
unusual punishment.
And I'm like, and of all people to do it, I'm like, the dude he was the closest to it, that bitch. It's like, it was.
Oh, by the way,
I'm like, man, and he was like super happy that I'm like, hey man, do you have that ladder in the back? And I'm like, go grab it. And I'm like, start taking the drilling out and stuff. And then like Josh and Alan are helping me out and everything like that. He's just like, oh, so the sign just going, happy birthday to me. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, is it your birthday? I just get to take the stuff down.
What?
Happy birthday, Chris.
I was wondering why B brought cake. You know what I mean? I thought this is what you brought out on random Wednesday nights.
Sorry. Now.
But yes, but either way, you can still catch me and John at the library bar. John on Sundays running
nights.
Karaoke, and then me Tuesdays.
And then now maybe karaoke on Wednesday.
Maybe, I don't know. He might
after the late night karaoke.
And the library bar is right now set up to become like a top karaoke spot because they throw in just such a variety in the flavor that they give you. And
yeah,
stuff,
look, the bingo karaoke thing. Like now, maybe what they should do is like Wednesdays do karaoke bingo, like to really switch it up.
For the
capture that other
home,
space.
That's a thought.
What is explain again the karaoke bingo thing?
Bingo karaoke. I
all
changed
you
it.
gotta know is
whichever.
it fucks. That's all you gotta know is that karaoke bingo fucks.
Yeah.
More
So
than bingo
show
karaoke.
Even more than fornicates, it fucks.
Yeah,
you
it
know what I mean?
fucks.
But no, it's just bingo numbers called with every karaoke singer that comes up on stage. If no one else signs up for karaoke, then it's just my ass fucking singing my catalog like all night. So I'm like, I don't hate it. You know what I mean? And be honest, like I don't hate
that's
it.
essentially what I do. Like if on a slow night on my Sundays or any of my karaoke gigs, like, look, all y'all gonna do is hear me sing. Y'all gonna hear me sing. Anyway. If you don't want to sing, you gonna hear me sing all night.
I want to make sure this system's working, you know what I mean? You know, but because it's bingo, there are people who legitimately come and like the bar there'll maybe be like 15, 20 people in the bar and 5 people playing bingo and like a couple or whatever, and they'll be chilling. Then all of a sudden, like the peekers that, they open the door, see what's going on and stuff. They see like, oh, is that a bingo sheet or whatever? And then it's like, and then they like ask what's going on. And I obviously keep saying it. Then you just see it start to get busier. And the people who win are the ones that like stuck, like they're like,
it's
ready
some evil
for
genius shit when you see these people who don't know what's going on and then get sucked into playing the fucking bingo. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, huh?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was packed last night, but it was one of the worst fucking crowds, man. Like, they were just
karaoke.
Like, it was just like like for both. Like, I mean, but like mostly for karaoke and all that. It was like a very demanding crowd. I didn't get a single tip, and I'm like, yo, like these are all corporate business people, and they were like, and I compromised a lot more. You know what I'm saying? We're like, especially when the fact when like anyone requests like me to just play a song, like. If I'm in the mood, sure, okay. Or if I feel like it fits the vibe. But for the most, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Just treat me better than a jukebox. I'll play whatever you want. I say that all the time, right? And then the offense they get, I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? And then they're like coming back. They're like, so you gonna play my song? I'm like, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, like, when I'm DJing, like I have a little bit more leeway for like, especially if it's at a bar that's not a club atmosphere, I'm a little more leeway. But like when I'm doing karaoke, like what I say is they pay me to do karaoke, meaning you can come and sing whatever the fuck song you want to sing. I have by no means I don't have any forethought to have to play your song request. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but when you're DJing though.
Yeah, but I mean, but the same thing is like in a bar setting, like, yeah, you're kind of a human jukebox. But when I'm hired to do karaoke, that's what I like. Like, I won't stop you. You don't have to give me a dime all night long to do karaoke because that's what they pay me to do here. But I don't have to play your song request, so you better make it worth my while if you want to hear your fucking.
But like, and then you have the players who just be like, hey, me and my friends are about to leave soon, so if you can just like move me up. I'm like, oh, just move. You just
I
you just
tell
run
them like,
huh?
hey man, I was like,
You
you're a grown ass adult. You know exactly how to move up the list. If it's worth it to you to move up the list, you know how to make it happen. Otherwise, I'm not gonna cry a tear if you leave without singing your song.
I will literally call your name like Bueller in the classroom.
I have 20 people on my singing list. I will not care if you don't get to sing your song.
Absolutely.
How much is it worth it to you to sing it in front of your friends?
Everyone's gonna love it. I bet you think they do.
And maybe they will, but it won't ruin my night in the least if you don't sing your song.
Absolutely not.
So if you want to move it, look. If you don't know, where's my camera? Where's
right
my
there?
camera?
You got it. You nailed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and my son is 20 years old. Like there may be some young
surprise
people.
Guest.
You ruined that part. We always have people in the studio. If you go to a DJ, please tip him. If you request a song, if you're singing, if you go to a bar and there's a karaoke DJ, you don't have to tip him every time you sing a song. But at the end of the night, please tip him something. But if you're at a nightclub, you're at a bar, and there's a DJ, you couldn't go to the jukebox and get that music played for free. So have that consideration when you're requesting a song from somebody.
That part.
Like, like tip. Like, God, I don't know what happened. Like when I first started DJing, it was like you didn't need a tip jar. It was just like, hey, can you play this song? And there's money being, but somewhere in the last fucking 15 years, it was just like, hey, can you play this song? Like, wait, what happened to the tip? Like, it just got lost somewhere. Like, again, like I have nights where I don't get tipped $1. It's fucking like wild that people request shit and don't think they should tip the DJ for that privilege. Like, it's wild.
I got to shout out this one Chicago DJ, legend dude, Boy Genius. And he's been in the game for a long time, worked with like WGCI and all these big radio stations. He, like, part of his thing is like somebody makes a music request, he hands out a sticker and it almost looks like a hello my name is name tag, but it just says $100 or so, $100 request, and it's like you write your thing in and then attach that sticker to your $100 and get but he's dead on it, and I'm like, yo,
my
if
homies
it works,
like
bro.
In the Illis League, they put up signs. I don't take you. Ellis probably does the same shit.
Yeah.
I don't take, like, I'm not that kind of DJ. So, like, if you tip me, like, it's my fucking little, like, my little kink to fucking, like, find your random, like, if you tip for the privilege, it's my kink to fucking find how to mix that into whatever I want to bring it back to. I like that shit.
Yeah.
But I know these big ass DJs, no, it don't matter if you got $100, $200. They know exactly what they're mixing in that night, and nothing that you want to hear tonight is probably in their fucking in their mix. So like, they don't give a shit.
Yo, and like I was actually live on TikTok last night when like in the beginning of the night there was like some woman from out of town and she was just mumbling nonsense. Like she was like, I want to sign my friend up for Lucan. I'm like, is that his name or the artist? She's like, both. I was like, what the fuck is happening? You know? And then she's and it, like I had a couple people that were like, they were just trying to make my night more difficult. Like there was just that arrogancy. And then at that point, I'm like, I just stopped acknowledging them. I'm just like, yo, like, and then they would just be loud from the back. And I'm like, really? In 2023, we're still here? Still here?
I mean, they're engaging. I mean, that's better than...
I get that, true. You know what? Hey, thanks for changing the perceptual shift on that. I appreciate it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something like, I mean, from a stand-up comedy standpoint, like, right, if you had a heckler, like, that's better than...
True.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, silence.
Right. My favorite heckler right here, my co-host, Blue Label Johnny.
I'm everybody's favorite heckler.
Favorite heckler, and also best laugh track in the audience, like best live laugh
like,
track in the audience.
That's why everybody lets me get away with this, because,
it's the
you know,
best, dude.
if I do fucking laugh at you, it's worth your...
Hire him for the next comedy
worth your
show.
time.
If you want... Yeah, if you want your crowd to laugh, even if it's the joke that they didn't want to laugh to, if Blue Label Johnny finds it funny,
what's my man
you
from
will
Austin
laugh
name?
too.
What's my man from the Red Tape Comedy Show? Your headliner?
Oh, Derek Dimple.
Derek Dimple. Like, look, put a stamp on it. It's official. My man doesn't know who I am from nobody. And basically, when I left the room, hey Shawn, what happened to the laughter after Alexander Cate said?
No,
why
he didn't ask. He didn't ask for the laughter. He said, "Where was that one guy? The
Oh, did he
one
ask me in
dude,
particular? I
the
thought he
one
meant
dude
the-
laughing. Where was that one dude who laughed? Where did he go?" He's like, "That's one of your guys, right?" I'm like, "You're talking about Blue Label Johnny?" He said, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, he was like setting up for the podcast show, and then he came like in time to watch like maybe 2 or 3 acts."
He was miffed that I left the audience to
Before
go back
the headliner
into
goes
the
up.
room with Hagrid.
He was mad as hell. He
I
was
went.
like,
I
"Yo."
went. I knew I wanted to watch Sib, and I knew like I would have loved to see a lot of people, but again,
we had shit to do.
We had shit to do. But like I wanted to see Sib, and I wanted to see Alexander Cate.
He came on the podcast, and it was just kind of like, you know, it was like a vibe. You know,
Oh yeah,
it was
you
nice
mean
having
like,
his vibe on.
yeah, it was a good. Him being on the show was a good segment too. That like when he was on there was good. But like now, like I saw who I wanted to see, and everybody else I've seen a million times. So like I would have, you know, like I had shit to do. So
I'm telling you, if you're a comedian, if you're a comedian,
you want me there.
You want
And you
Blue
should pay
Label
me
Johnny in the
you better
audience.
not ask me. You better not. You better
I'm
have
telling
me
you,
a
the
drink
laughing
tab.
plug.
You better have my ticket and a drink tab, and I bet you it's worth it.
The laughing
I
plug.
bet you it's worth
For
it.
the first 10 clients, all right, and then prices will vary based on availability.
Look, proof is the pudding. Like right off the top, a ticket and a drink tab. That you're getting off cheap.
Yeah.
You're getting off cheap because my price, today's price, is not tomorrow's price.
That's right, and not yesterday's price. That's right.
Damn sure ain't yesterday's price.
It definitely ain't yesterday's price. So I know we were kind of in a position, Hagrid, about trying to find topics. And you
Are we ready for this?
We
can give it a try.
You want to give it a shot?
Experimentation into AI.
Let's give it a shot. So anybody
My
here
arch
on
nemesis.
our live streams right now through TikTok or Instagram, on the Yeah.
No.
I mean,
you want to do that? Cool, but I better get to be paid every time you fucking
taking
use
the
that
humanity out of the art form. And stuff, you just have to let the organic of human
Look, and there's things
capture the screen.
And there's AI that creates virtual humans. So why do you got to steal my face? You know what I'm saying? Just go and.
Yo, shout out to Jennifer in the chat for helping me solve the problem of not having sound while we were looking at the damn ChatGPT thing until just now. So, a good 30 to 40%.
Is that Jennifer with the one N?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
So hopefully you should be able to hear us now.
Madre.
Ooh.
Thank you so
I have
much.
questions for you. I have questions for you, lady.
Let's continue our segment. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to read the topics to you, and you each get to choose one, and we'll start with that, okay?
Oh, fantastic. Mike, would it be too much to ask you to grab me another
I have a feeling.
can?
I have a feeling what one of the topics may be, and so if you end up saying that one, I'm gonna definitely know that one.
Thanks for letting me know. So I'm going to start from the top, move to the bottom. We got 2.5 Men's Angus T. Jones looks unrecognizable, debuting a shaved head. Then we've got
negative.
Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis wrote letters supporting Danny Masterson ahead
I
of
wouldn't
Rape
mind
Texas.
talking
Ooh,
about that.
yeah. Ooh, that's interesting.
And then we got these looks from New York Fashion Week Spring Summer 2024 runway will make you
Negative.
That can go fuck itself.
That can go fuck
Fornicate.
Elon Musk
That can
and
go fornicate
Shivan
itself.
Zillis revealed the names of their twins.
Wait, one more time. Repeat that.
Elon Musk and Siobhan
Fornicate it.
He
Zillis.
can go fornicate himself.
fornicate.
And his kids. They can go fornicate themselves.
I'm loving it, boys. Jennifer Lopez, Sophia Richie, and more stars turn heads at Ralph Lauren's
Fornicate that, yeah.
Fornicated.
Kevin Costner references ex Christine Baumgartner's alleged boyfriend in a divorce battle.
Fornicate that.
Fornicated. Yeah.
Travis Barker returns to Blink 182 tour after pregnant Kourtney
Oh,
Kardashian.
wait, can we put a pause?
Sure.
This could be a thing to where, this could be a thing to where it's we see if Shawn and I are gonna
Agree or disagree?
fornicate.
Bing, bong. Yeah.
And then I'm waiting for the one where we're like, yes, both of us at the same time. Let's
And they're oh yeah, that. Oh no, it's fornicated pass. Oh, that fucks.
Yeah. That
If
fornicates.
we want it, it fucks. If we pass, it's fornicate.
That's good rules. I like those rules.
Let's go.
All right. So
Definitely gonna have to pick a different show to take to take it in the future.
Cut it. Let's keep going.
Travis Barker returns to Blink 182 after pregnant Kourtney Kardashian's emergency surgery.
Didn't know he left.
Congrats to him for
Didn't know
that.
he left. Fornicated.
Lila Moss, Lenny Klume,
Can't say it.
and more
Fornicate
celeb
that.
kids talking, taking New York Fashion Week by storm. So this one's about children.
Yep, I stand by my
Fashion Week.
decision. Go.
Todd and Julie Chrisley to be released from prison earlier than expected.
Wait,
Fornicate
who's
that.
released from prison?
I don't know.
Yep, that's
Oh,
why
then
we
fornicate
fornicate that.
All right, so then we got exclusive. Sharon Osbourne reveals the rudest celebrity
Sharon
she's
Osbourne
ever
fornicated.
met.
Fornicate
I
that.
heard Sharon Osbourne fornicated.
All right. So, so that you just of all those, it sounds like the only thing you want to talk
ChatGPT,
about.
you got to do better, baby.
Failing. All right, I'm about to beat AI. Here we go. Let's talk about them damn alien corpses they found in Mexico for a second.
Yeah. What
And
the
that was
fuck?
presented.
What is happening?
Oh my God!
Oh,
it's
do
a
you not know
fucking
this?
joke. Please look on your phone or
Bro.
whatever. It is ridiculous.
It's insane. And it's
Okay.
like these are scientists that are producing fossilized alien corpses that are 1,000 years old and that wasn't attached to any UFO, but in mush. They found
It
it.
just looks like they fucking put clay over old kid
But there's
bones or some shit.
DNA. There's DNA that they've found, and it's they're producing it to the Mexican government.
Yeah, there's probably some bones underneath, but there's a lot of societies that
what's the tagline for this thing right now?
oh,
alien,
dude, it's mad recent.
Alien corpses presented
Mexican
to Mexican officials,
scientists or,
Mexican
officials.
government. Find
it's
alien
mad,
corpses.
Today, yesterday type recent.
Yo, it is crazy, dude.
And these pictures are ridiculous.
It's insane. Like, yo, I'm like, there's.
I clicked on this one, like, I'm like, oh, what are these guys? Oh my god, it looks like art or
because,
like old. You know
for
what I'm
this
saying?
to be a sham and brought to the Mexican government is just like they weren't doing well before this, but like they lose all credibility if they let
legitimately National Enquirer has had way better like looking things.
I mean, but it's like alien news is like coming out constantly now. Like there's like just so much now that's just being released by government officials.
Me, the amount of news does not like solidify that that's in fact what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, boys, let's see if I can give him a little taste.
So I have a question. What we see on the screen, Haggard,
please do, Haggard. Please.
What we see on the screen, Haggard, is that what is being seen on the live stream as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's ours.
Okay, that's us.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Oh yeah. All right, got it.
Okay, hang on. Where was it? I just had it. It was over here. Bam. There we go.
So now they see this full screen of the web without our camera hack.
No, your camera's there, brother.
Oh, okay.
VIP. We're doing a reaction video.
I don't know if anyone on the TikTok or Instagram can see the actual live stream. You can engage with us. You can engage with us here. Better to engage with us there.
I can show you there,
so we're
but
not
you're not
missing any comments. I don't think I've even gotten anything. A whole lot of joined, so that's wonderful.
You got to forgive his makeshift incense phone holder.
I know, dude. That's what it is. I was wondering, like, what is this? Like wood-crafted, but like cell phone stand.
Were you strangely
what are these
drawn
holes? What do they do?
All right, hold on. We're gonna reboot
this is what's been my cell
Let me
phone
hit
stand right now because I forgot to pop it in this.
Sheesh, what is happening?
By the way, did you see my newest TikTok where like I cleaned up the podcast room a little bit and we put up the neon lights?
Oh, I have not seen that. No.
What have I just done?
It looks pretty sick.
What is happening?
I'm trying to show off these little bodies you guys were talking about.
Oh.
I think I'm finally getting it through. Yeah, that's
is that
weird.
it?
So this is the thing you're talking about is art.
It looks like art, but they're trying to pass it off as like alien corpses from like mummified from years ago, like
mummified
the faces
alien corpses.
don't look like natural at all. It definitively looks like a clay mask on an old
it looks like
mummified
a statue,
corpse.
you're right. But also, this meme is pretty.
But they're showing all the data that they've collected from its like biological and like its anatomy and its biological readings that they've gotten, and there's zero part of it that's non-human. There's like that shows nothing of like the human evolution.
Se llama Clara.
Nothing that's part of the human evolution or part of the theory.
Wait, it's not.
Nothing. Yeah, none of the DNA that they found inside these corpses have no
it is, I thought you said it is human.
No, it's non-human. It's completely
non-human.
It's completely non-human.
But there's DNA in it.
But there's biological readings of its makeup, and it's nothing it's nothing that's non-human or part of any of the evolutionary species that could have left to humans or another human species.
It damn sure don't look real. Now for that to that's a hell of a statement to make.
Mummies is just dust, So how much
expectation you? But here the thing is radio, carbon dating, whatever, can only be done on biological material.
You know what's kind of funny though? They were also this is the funny thing I found in the whole thing is they're showing the corpses and they're just perfectly fucking laying down like this, when you find dead animals, they're in a position, you know what I mean? They were trying to do that last
they
step.
say that they identify even these titles call them mummified. So let's say hypothetically they're real, then it could have been whoever ancient humans or whatever mummified these alien remains. I don't believe that what those things are aliens. That's not.
I'm interested.
Maybe I'm
more.
wrong, but
it's just
it will
be the biggest mockery of the Mexican government if this is the international news and that they're
look, I mean, we're not any different. We got a dude claiming aliens without ever actually providing any evidence. That's what's the point
you
of
really
hearings?
Don't think that there's aliens,
dude? Okay, do I think that is there nothing going on? That would require evidence too. But I think what's the term either UFO or UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon or unidentified flying object, motherfucker, that leaves a whole entire spectrum of what something could be, and it doesn't have to be an alien.
Sure, I understand the logic of the skepticism part of it, but I'm saying like. I understand your points on whatever with religion, but aliens or alien civilizations.
Like, do I think life exists in the universe? Certainly. Now,
But you have not seen evidence or proof of that.
Do I think that alien life is capable of traversing the universe? But like, now that I don't like. It's just like I don't. You'd have to give me the hard evidence. Like, there's all we have for anything alien like related is just claims. Like, you know what I'm saying now. And again, it could be that like. That there are aliens all over the fucking place, but they can't, just like us, can't travel the universe. And then again, like any life that's coming from outside of planet Earth, I damn sure don't expect it to be 2 arms, 2 legs, one like it's not. There's no way alien life is going to look bipedal and whatever. There's no way.
Another like this is another one, but there was a document released. It was a government document of a signal that they received that like corresponded to like an image that or whatever. Yeah. And essentially it was like maybe I don't know 12 or 15 like pretty much images that showed like a stick figure type like pictures that like showed pretty much human evolution. Like you can see like the way it's like configured of when things are happening. They're like key points of human evolution of like its evolution to like the 1960s or 70s or something. So, what? Oh, is that you? Oh, okay. I was like, who are the voices? What is that?
What is going? Hagrid's getting sucked into it.
Sound like
Hagrid's getting sucked into a portal again.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so like it was this image that they received like as a satellite like message that they received that they were able to like put out, and so it's kind of like showing that like in another realm or form of communication, like human or like non-human form of communication.
They know absolutely that it came from like sentient life.
Yeah, like it came from some other part of like beyond our own galaxy, and it was sent to one of our satellites that was received.
And what was they deciphered the image?
So the image, when they came out, like this signal that was received, it came out and it deciphered an image that was like a pretty much like a stick figure, like frame drawings of human evolution.
But isn't that some of the same kind of shit we've sent out into the thing? So could that not just be like shit being bounced back?
Oh shit. I mean, like, so it's just like they send out the like what's going on, like, hey, this is what's been going on the last 40 years.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of some of the shit that we've been sending out.
And they're like we've been keeping notes, you know what I mean? And they just send it all back.
I mean, like that'd be like
or
if it's
different,
about, like, that'd be dope. But like if it could just be the same shit, like just bouncing back.
Well, no, because it's like I would doubt that like what they're sending out to like an alien form is like a stick figure fucking picture of like humanity. I would imagine that it would be, you know, something a little bit more intricate.
Because I mean that'd be a hell of a thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If somebody knows from another planet sending you things.
I think that it's just there's no doubt that there is 100% like out.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, look, just like on Earth, like the diversity of life on this planet. Well, then, like, just imagine a million different other conditions, and so there's probably a myriad of different forms of life that we haven't even like contemplated yet because of just the conditions on a different planet where, just like here, weird shit happened and life came. So I mean, like, but I doubt that it's anything. And like, look, they either may not even think like we do. Maybe they can already travel without even space. Like, who fucking knows? But until you
know? Does anyone know?
Until you actually demonstrate that that's the case, like it's weird to operate that there is. Yeah. Like it's better to just withhold judgment and like like a choice until you actually have good evidence.
That's fair. I mean, Hagrid, do you have any thoughts on aliens and alien lives and the evidence that
Hagrid's about to get beamed up right now.
You will come to find that John and I really agree on a lot of the points that he just said. I feel like in addition to all that, any sufficiently advanced species that would come to Earth would look at us like ants or monkeys in a zoo or slave labor.
The same way we treat
meat or some kind of a resource to be exploited. And I think even, let's say they're benevolent and they're actually going to treat us like we would treat our most beloved pets. That's still not the ideal outcome in this situation. So like, I'd rather like you keep your Swagatron 5000 that lets you like blip across space time and like maybe peek in, take your little photos or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the third one.
But no, I imagine they should just like think about. There's probably ants within 20 feet of here. How many ants that we don't know or concern ourselves with? And I bet you anyone that has technology to traverse the universe looks at us that way without concern. You know what I'm saying? Like without concern.
I always think about like possible like future storyline. There's probably be a dope ass movie too, but like pretty much like there's like an alien species that's been like watching the human race, and they like knew like as far as our own trajectory was going to be, they're like, oh, they're gonna kill themselves. Like we don't have to worry. But what we're gonna do is that in the like 11th hour, we're gonna show up as their saviors, and that's how we like overtake their planet for their like resources and essentially like make them indebted to us in a way.
If they're vanilla, but like the way Star Trek makes more sense is like if they're like like an advanced species, it'd almost be more like not to involve
you're
themselves.
Saying that they've done it already.
Maybe. I mean, like, as old as the universe is,
you know what? Fuck up. This is why I don't like not having the fucking headphones and shit. Because he's pushing buttons, and I don't know.
No idea what's happening.
I don't know that respect. I don't know if it's disrespect or respect that he's giving me right now.
Maybe you need to have the show with a little bit of volume.
You know what, Hagrid? I don't have the headphones, so when you do that, you're gonna have to make the noise for us.
Is that what it is?
That is what you're gonna have to do, Hagrid. Yeah, whatever it is. So if it's a trumpet or trombone, wah wah, or ha 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 ha, like whatever the fucking bullshit you're pushing, you parrot that motherfucker. All right,
you would like that.
Yeah, no, we gonna love it.
I don't know how to.
I ain't know about liking shit. We gonna love it.
Look,
I'll tell you that.
I don't know how to imitate a cricket sound. No, you missed it.
What is it?
You missed the point. Never mind, dude. I can't. Why would I be pushing the
moment's passed?
Have you even tried?
The moment's passed.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it's.
Are we ready? Is it time for a break, Hagrid?
It is time for a break, and then I would love to.
We're gonna work on impressions with Hagrid during this break, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all part of his when marijuana is legal stand-up comedy hour. Like it's all in there.
It's not about when, all about where.
It's all in there. Impressions. The weed jokes you can't tell, it's all in there. You just got to wait for it.
Did you just quote me with an accent of your own people just now? Like, what did you say? It's not about when, it's about where.
I said it's not about when, it's about where. Because it's like when weed is going to be legal.
Oh, right.
So it's not about when, it's all about where.
Let's go.
Okay.
Correct.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's
ad roll.
Hit some ad rolls, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Nah, they don't care.
Wham, 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 wham,
What's up, TikTok?
wham.
Has anyone been talking to it?
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims,
Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com.
mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from our break. I am Blue Label Johnny. This is
Shawn K The Showman. Welcome to On Air Don't Care, of course, here in this Grand Prairie studio of ours by the man that's keeping these scenes so clean. It is Hagrid The Plug, Jason Dyer of Deep Video Live.
I'm either getting way taller or this thing keeps dropping.
I think it is probably dropping.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get any more taller,
now,
dog.
right?
Give him a little headspace, Mike, if you can get in there.
I love that you acted like the chair you're sitting in has like one of those.
I'm a Mike Myers fan, dude. I'm a Mike Myers fan.
I look at these metal ass legs and shit.
Oh.
I'm like, he definitely don't got that right now. I think before we bring on our guest, y'all, I think there is something when we talk about the world of entertainment and what's going on.
Let's be real, we're getting nerdy.
We gotta have that nerdy.
I gotta talk about.
I gotta give it one more time. My boy Blue Label Johnny put me on. Not even to the original, but this new live action.
Look, 1,000 episodes. That's a lot to direct somebody to. But like
this live action.
And now I don't know how where you are, but there have been a lot of live action anime remakes in the last few years. And they, like, not to say nobody likes them, but like the people that love the original source material are not big fans of these remakes. So like there was I think they announced this show like 2 years ago,
and it got hate.
Without even and like even then
before no concept put out,
before casting a lot of hate, and then casting they got a lot of hate now. Like, and I was reserving judgment, but then they released like, you know, behind the scenes footage of the main core cast, and like just these motherfuckers acting like themselves. I was like, yo, I got no worries, because like that's Nami, that's Luffy, that's Usopp. Like, I mean, like just them being themselves, we're nailing the kind of their character types. And then like and then further down the road in this process, I was hearing some of the people, the executive producers, and then Oda, the guy that wrote the original manga and the anime, like they've made certain plot changes to accommodate a television schedule. He oversaw all those changes. So it's like,
nice.
So like if
That's
you have
as
a
canon
problem
as you
with
can
it,
get.
guess what? You have the problem with the original author of the source material deciding these things to accommodate an hour-long, what is it? Was it 6 episodes or 8? Well, I can't remember.
I think it was 8 episodes.
Maybe 8.
I think it was 8 episodes.
So like the original first season is like 30 episodes. So like again, they had to find a way to take 30 episodes to fit it into 8. And like, and the original author
is that
Oda,
the kind of ratio then is it? Does that
it gets even worse. Yeah, the first season, like, you know, it's the first season of a show. They didn't know, like, even like in the very, they didn't know how long that may have been all they ever got.
Right.
And then as it became popular, there are even arcs that are even longer than that original arc. So like how, like, as the show progresses, I don't know how they're going to like fit. So like, they're gonna have to make certain, like, my prediction for the show is that like the Netflix will air about 3 or 4 seasons,
and there'll be a movie.
And hopefully it's so big at that point, it'll only be films. Yeah. Like to accommodate, like it'll like every time they do a film, there'll be a gap of time, and these characters will get stronger. You may not see it, but like they'll try to capture these big story arcs in films after, because I don't think they'll be able to tie these guys down for 15 seasons of a television show that takes a year to 2 years.
By the way, I don't for like anybody
One
who
Piece,
might.
That's
exactly what I was thinking, dude. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, did we even say the name of the show this whole time? You were doing such a build up and never fucking said
the name. Yeah, that's my bad. One Piece. One Piece is the show that we're talking about. If you have Netflix, which I mean, shit, who the fuck doesn't? Go watch it, and you don't have to go watch the anime. I highly
my shit.
I can't tell you like I mean a lot, because a lot of these animes that they've made live actions for are probably even more based in reality. Even though they're wild concepts, they're probably more based like samurai and martial arts and shit like that. And so like they don't even have as tough as time as trying to translate, and they get it wrong. Fuck. How One Piece got these crazy stretching powers looking dumb. Yo, they fucking knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I even loved even just the general like dialogue or commentary where it's like Luffy goes in and he's like, it's like, I'm going to be king of the pirates. And he's like, but let me tell you something. Nobody messes with my friends. Gam, gam. And I'm like, yo, and he just goes in. I'm like, it's so corny, but you fucking love it, dude.
And the anime is even cornier, but it still works. But like,
but it works.
They made it work with the real essence. Yeah. And because I mean, like, because like Usopp in general, like in particular, the character.
That's the one dude I don't like.
Oh, I love it. Like, even
I don't like
the
Usopp.
Live action. I love
all the ones on the main, like
you
the main
will,
crew.
but guess what? You will.
Okay.
You will. Like
I believe it. But right now I don't like him.
In the original anime, it's so right. It's almost perfect. But I didn't like him either. But like his character arc over many seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's a long one, but so well worth it. And you like, even for the character's sake,
I can see that actually with him, because there's so much growing up to do.
But like on the anime, his nose is like this long.
Oh, right.
Like Pinocchio, because
And
he's a liar.
and I'm glad they did not emulate that. Like, I mean, literally like long and narrow. And I'm like Pinocchio, literally like Pinocchio.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they didn't emulate that. But other than that, like if they did give him a long nose, he'd look just like the fucking like anime character. But I'm glad they didn't, because then that would just look too fucking
Like, it was
goofy.
too far done.
But the spirit of the guy playing the character, spot on.
Hagrid's caressing his air titty to say something. Go ahead.
I was like, hey. So going back to when you were talking about how corny the shit is, right? The way I sold my wife on it, because my wife is constantly taking in these Korean dramas and shit on Netflix. So I'm like, it's kind of cheesy, but I think you'll like it. It's kind of got like a Doctor Who vibe. Like everything's super kind of wholesome as you're watching this stuff. And she's like, yeah, but Roland caught me watching the first episode, and apparently somebody got sliced in half. I don't remember any kind of a gore thing, but it freaked out the 5-year-old. He took off running, but she watched
there was
it.
Zorro cut a dude in half.
But like, I also love the villain. You know what I'm saying? Like the nature of the villains, and it's like the bounty that's against him, like how high it is determines how like crazy and dangerous they are. And so like even how the story ends, where it's like, I mean, not to spoil it for anybody, but essentially, Luffy develops his own bounty, and it's a hefty one. Like, it's a hard where everyone's like, "Yo, what?" It's like it's all about rep. You know what I mean? And so, like,
well, I mean, but like, here, the funny thing is, it's actually like, if you're a normal person, it's not a good, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all it makes is people want to like hunt, like bounty hunters and whatever. It puts a target on your back.
And the revolution of one dude, like, pretty much created and reignited this entire pirate society, right? That exists, right? And it's almost like, and in the clash of good and evil, because it's like,
I got my Gold Roger.
The government fights against pirates. The government fights against pirates, but at the same time has like a control tie, like in order to like feed the balance.
The story building that Oda, the author, I mean, it's tremendous. And they're doing such a good job of translating the source material into a new medium, like while not overloading the viewer, but at the same time, like slowly rolling it out so that like, cause I mean, like, dude, the amount of like comments and people I've heard and talk about, like, who don't know this is from an anime, talking about like, I love it, this is good, this is great, like, and have no clue that it's from a Japanese cartoon. That's so dope.
Fair.
Like,
you know what? Like, and again, I would even put it to the perspective that I have not seen the Japanese, because like once I saw One Piece, then Netflix was offering the anime. I'm like, I don't have the time. Like, I'm like, I don't have the time.
Like, and if you were to watch it, do not do it on Netflix. I think all they have is the like English dub. And it's I mean, there are a lot of fans of One Piece, especially of the English version.
Yeah.
But I've tried watching it in the English dub, and the voices are so radically different, which, speaking of, which is crazy, which I don't know if y'all know this, but on Netflix, of the live action, if you watch it in Japanese, the original voice actors for the characters do the voices for the characters on the live action. So the girl who does Luffy's voice on the anime does his voice on the
Japanese dub.
Awesome.
So dope. Zoro's voice, same guy, like, it's so surreal. Like, it's because, like, to me, that's what the voices are supposed. Now, I do love the live action English, like the way that the voices, they're so more accurate to the characters than the dub voices are.
Right. For the Japanese version.
To the Japanese version. So like,
man.
But in Japanese, it's almost surreal because like you're hearing what you associate with these characters now with this real life like visual. It's crazy. So dope.
So before we move on to the next segment, if you're watching in chat, could you let us know which character the cast would be? Like,
oh, I would love to hear that.
Like
I would love to hear that.
Like our
Luffy?
crew?
Yeah. Like,
we're top three, so like it's either we're one of us are either Luffy, was it Nami and
I would love to hear
Zoro.
I would love to hear what
Please
other people
Zoro.
think we are, but now what I would love to hear is, so like in the world of One Piece, there's basically like there's sword users.
Okay.
The swords,
Like
yeah,
devil
yeah.
fruit user, that's how you get superpowers.
Right.
Is through like this artificial,
devil
you
fruit,
eat a
yeah,
devil
yeah.
fruit, and then there are people who kind of like master martial arts. Like, which is to the point where they can equal the superpowers. They're so good at. So, like, how do you see yourself in this like hierarchy? Are you someone that uses the sword?
Bro.
Superpower, you need the power up, or do you want to be a badass martial
But then
artist?
also like the irony with Luffy, right? Because it's like the powers that you gain from this fruit, you have one specific weakness, and the motherfucker who wants to be king of the pirates,
all the people that take
his
that.
weakness is salt water. Like,
Yeah, and as a pirate, the worst thing you can do is be able to drown at sea.
right. It's just that like I love that irony.
So again, what if in that power structure, which one would you see? Now you can
I think I would be
the
Zoro.
master of the martial arts. You could do that you can add that power to both. But there are characters who don't use swords, who don't have the devil fruit, and are equally as strong as the people that fucking do. There are normal humans who are just as strong as guys that have superpowers.
Interesting.
In their hierarchy.
You know what? I have to like be absolutely honest.
You're Zoro. You're a Zoro type.
No, actually, I'm not. I want to be Zoro, but I actually think I'm more Usopp, which sucks. Like, well, I mean, what I see right now, but I feel like I am more Usopp because I'm just like, when you look at how he deals with some of the situations, right? It's like he tends to come into the clutch when it's really needed, and he's finding this point of trying to prove himself, but it's like over stressful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And somehow happens to, but then when he's telling the story, he's gonna blow that shit up like he's a storyteller. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Which is funny because in the anime, Usopp is your tie to like your POV because he does like for the majority of his character arc, he is one of the weakest characters in the thing. So he's just like if you or I were a part of this group of superpowered individuals, he's your tie to that. So his hero character arc is starting at like 0, trying to keep up with his super powerful.
I nailed it.
Like, yeah, you did. You absolutely
Yeah,
did.
because like I'm like,
so
this
Hagrid,
is a whole
where
new
do you
world for
find
me.
yourself in the?
All right, so you said sword users, and then you said martial art as it's two separate things. Is that correct?
Well, so it's like the martial art.
Oh,
thing,
I already know what he is.
The martial art thing can be combined with the other things, but like the fast forward is like the devil fruit. You could go from 0 to 100 depending on which devil fruit you got.
True.
And then the sword users kind of like they go from they can develop. They're a certain.
I would
just through the sword mastery.
I would think that I would be inclined to follow the route of whatever is the closest thing to being a fucking wizard.
A wizard?
Yeah, like whatever I could do.
So
to
basically,
find a
then
way
you
to
would be a
learn bit
devil
of
fruit user
everything.
because that's essentially like
Really?
because it's
your powers that
essentially.
way?
I
But
mean,
like it can go good. It can go good.
Like the way that this guy wrote the thing, it's there's a little like there's like whatever your fucked up imagination could come up with, which his did.
Yeah,
there's like a power that like
So, but
you're half
are they
hippo,
known
you're
to the world?
half fire. You're like
is it random though, or do you know what the fruit
like,
is?
So like there are certain people that have that knowledge of which fruit is, but majority of the world
it's just guessing.
You would see a fruit, know it's a devil fruit, but you wouldn't know necessarily
What it's gonna do to you.
What it's going to do to you.
Yeah. So maybe Hagrid's character is like yet to be unfolded, like in the live action series. There might be one in the animated, but if I were to point him to the crew, he's Nami.
But then, like, well, you know,
Which one is that?
And I'm missing
The chick.
I'm missing one aspect.
She's the map.
Science.
She's the map maker.
I'm missing one aspect. I'm missing one aspect of its science. There are characters who make up their difference of power with technology.
That's me.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
exactly
which
that's
is
the route I would
essentially,
take.
which it kind of in itself is also like magic, depending on how
yeah.
far your technology
Well,
is.
because the quote is like any sufficiently advanced technology will appear indistinguishable from magic. So it's
that's exactly. Me personally, I'm torn between Sanji and Zoro, like which they're both like neither one of them are devil fruit users.
Who's Sanji?
Sanji
He's
is the
the
guy
cook
that joined
that
last
kicks
in the
ass.
show, the blonde-haired guy.
Oh,
that's the feet
the
guy.
chef?
Huh?
The chef, yeah.
Yeah,
chef?
Yeah, his name is Sanji.
Oh, okay.
So like neither he or Zoro, they're both guys that like now he did it with a sword, but Sanji is kind of that martial art
Everything is
type.
all kicks, yeah,
And so,
yeah.
he has that type of but they're martial art guys that can do basically with their kicks with their hands. But he has he's based on a French martial art style that only like uses feet, but like
That's
I
some
see
Jean-Claude
myself
Van
there as
Damme
like,
stuff, dude.
Huh?
That's some Jean-Claude Van Damme stuff right
yeah,
now.
very
Yeah,
much
yeah.
so, very much so.
And like, but it was funny because like when he rolled out his like catchphrase, I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna remember this shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know he had one.
Wait, who?
Sanji.
Sanji has a
Sanji has a like no. They had look. He's one of my favorite characters because like they've been in the anime. He's like a total like girl hound. And,
yeah,
like,
they're kind of giving that
he,
vibe.
like,
Yeah,
they gave him the vibe,
he's
but
giving him a little vibe,
But
yeah.
in the show, my man is like, because he fights with Zoro all the time, but like a let a pretty girl, and he's like, oh, Jennifer Swan, like him, and motherfucker turns into a total simp, like every pretty girl, total simp. Every pretty girl, like doesn't matter. There's like later in the crew they have like 3 girls in the crew. They're pretty. He's a simp for every one of them. He's simp for random girls in every town they go to. Oh my god,
No.
he's a super badass. And in the way they animate it, because he's all super cool and they animate it. And then you see a girl, his body's
Wiggly,
all like
wobbly.
swirly and hearts and eyes and shit.
Dude,
Oh, he's a total like.
I just realized I've never wanted so much to now somebody make an anime version of fucking John
Right?
fucking doing that voice and
Yo.
making those fucking moves.
Just
the
wait,
way he
look.
was like, like
before
that
we
shit.
bring in our next segment, I'm going to segue just a quick segue into Procreate. If you don't know what this is, it is a iPad app. It's a drawing app, but their next iteration.
I thought this was a segue.
Well, I mean, this is just because what he just said, animating shit. Yo, their next iteration, like Dreams. Yo, like I'm gonna have to make a fucking animated film at some point. Just the power of this program that they're creating. Like literally, I would be able to like film somebody like doing the motions like of what I would want a character to do, whether it's me or like you or somebody to do like play.
Yeah.
I have a wizard character and Hagrid's inspiration. I could film on through the app, film Hagrid doing it, then go back to the app and draw over my fucking video. Like
Whoa.
exactly
Without rigging, without having
rigging.
established
Like
the
I
rigging
could literally
points?
whatever I want you to do,
Whoa.
I could film you doing it and draw over it.
That's pretty
and
nice.
then like add the background in a million and they're the size of the max size of their file is 1 million pixel.
Whoa.
Yeah, and they created a new file type. Like literally, you could create
And so
with
you
this
said it's
app
called
a
Procreate?
2-hour animated film with this new like dream file type they
Wow.
created. Like
That's insane.
for the humongous price of one-time price of $20. November 19th.
Wow.
November 19th. I waking up that morning and buying that app like
Merry Christmas, fellas.
like I mean, it's and it's just what they're just introducing is already crazy, and they're not even like they haven't even like
the tip of the iceberg, yeah.
they already have other iterations ready. They're just not ready to roll out. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. So like,
Damn.
But anyway, so
Speaking of Procreate,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen him on the show before in almost in every iteration, Library Bar to even prior. But right now we have our first segment in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first segment, Coolin' with Coleone.
make the noise, Hagrid. We can't hear it.
I'm doing
We don't know
it.
what
I don't know. Make the noise. Make the noise, Hagrid.
Wait,
You like that?
That better what you push
there
down
he
the
goes.
street.
there he goes. Oh, he's still on us. He's still on the what?
Oh shit! What do you want me?
Well, yeah, you need the mic cam.
Find it, I believe.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes. There it is. Micah Cam. Coolin' with Coleone. This is this segment. We're gonna keep it cool, man. How you feeling? How you feeling, Little Seed?
We good. You know what I'm saying? Came
Johnny
off,
Appleseed.
WW hot win this past Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? An
Micah, grab that mic
astonishing-
and bring it uncomfortably close,
Yeah,
please.
close.
astonishing
go.
win, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, had their hate and their
Is
doubt.
this? Are you talking about them Cowboys?
I mean,
The motherfucking
yeah,
Cowboys.
always keep that star on your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Gotta represent.
That's
where you
right.
come
I'm
from.
representing for Chicago Bears.
It's
we saw
it's
that.
hard to represent
We
for
saw that.
Chicago. What was the
Hey, you
score
know
on that
what?
game?
Hey, you know what?
Hey, what was the score on that game?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I can't tell you the score of that game. I don't pay that much attention to sports ball, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. All right, we still building. We're still building.
They're always going to be building. They're the Chicago Bears.
I'm
just
actually
happy Dallas
I'm not
doesn't
even
have to be a
wearing an
team
actual
saying that
player.
right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stand
Your
up.
own.
You know.
Michael Parsons.
Although
Dog
it's funny, I had 2 other Bears jerseys before, and both jerseys that I bought, the players literally got traded the following season, and I was like, I'm done. And then I bought. Yeah.
Don't you got Chase Claypool?
He's not. He doesn't know.
Of course we do.
He doesn't know.
Exactly.
So, Michael, why don't you go and tell, why don't you
I
tell
hate
the
to be a
viewing
Bears
audience?
Playing with
Why
Clay's
don't you
I
tell
hate
the
to be a
audience what
Bears
Coolin
fan.
with Coleone is? What is?
Coolin with Coleone. Okay, I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, and I love football in general. Me coming through breaking down some sports, but majority the Dallas Cowboys because that's what I do. I watch film, I break it down. I love this game, and I love the Dallas Cowboys. So that's just a little bit of what I do. And beyond that, I've been following Deion Sanders and his journey through his coaching journey.
You watched that new quarterback series with him, or like what was the documentary or the reality docuseries about the Jets like run right now, or with Deion Sanders? There's something that's out there. There's a documentary that's out. I think it's quarterback. I believe it's quarterback.
You talking about when his run in the professionals? Or are you talking about his college?
No, him is coaching right now. I mean, doesn't he have a team?
He's in
college.
Oh, college
for
team.
Colorado
Colorado.
University. Yeah. The
Sports
Buffaloes.
ball, ladies and gentlemen. I know this. All right, so go on, Deion Sanders.
But Deion, he coached for Jackson State
HBCU college.
Or I could be wrong, but I believe.
Oh, so you follow like college football?
I
haven't. It's really because of him that I've really started to pay attention. Like, I support the fucking Longhorns because I'm from Texas, but like, I don't watch college sports. Like, I wait till you have been decided to be one of the best and you come to the league after you've been drafted or signed. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, I would imagine though that like a lot of people who are into like college football, like it's the same thing with the college basketballs because they're trying to pinpoint and see who the greats are, who they think could go, who's going to be in the league, right? And you're watching that journey at a very young age, right? Pre-pro.
Absolutely. But at the same time, I've never really given that thought or cared about it. So like Deion has been my opening. Like I have started like this past year, I've been paying attention to a lot of people. And I come from Denton County. We have a lot of athletes that I had known personally growing up. Jatavian Sanders, number 0, playing for Texas, tight end, like ranked top 15 in the nation, at a high level. Like I know the people that are playing right now. So it's also another reason to give a fuck and watch, all the other shit that's going on around college football. But Deion went from HBCU at Jackson State, had his son there, quarterback, and his son, Shiloh, playing corner. And they went stupid last year. I don't think they lost a single game. And then everybody was like, oh, you're playing at a HBCU. Like, Deion, come on, you can't do that at a high level school. And so
teams.
He went over, took the head coaching job at Colorado, went in there, and in the offseason he was like, we're going to make some changes. He literally said, I'm bringing in my bag and it's Louis. Or he said, I'm bringing in my luggage and it's Louis. Talking about he clearing out the players. Like, he bringing in his own roster, everything. And that's what he did. He changed the entire atmosphere, the culture around Colorado. They went 1-11 last year. They won a single game, and they've won their first 2 already in an extreme fashion.
Against good, traditionally good
TCU
college
last
teams.
year was number 2 in national. They were in the national championship. They lost, but they were still up there. Went, blow for blow and end up coming out with that W.
Dude, he's gonna get a documentary series about this season, 100%.
He's probably gonna end up coaching an NFL team before it's all said and done.
Listen, I saw a clip today. I don't remember exactly who it was, but it was on one of the NFL Talk, the personal podcasts, and he was like, honest to God, Deion Sanders, once fucking Shador, his son, is, his eligibility, or once he gets drafted, he's gonna go coach. He's gonna go coach. He's gonna draft his son. Because he's Deion fucking Sanders.
Why wouldn't you?
What? Like, if I had that control, hell yeah, I'm gonna go.
I mean, like the
and
plug.
it's not like he's bad at what he's doing.
Right, like you're getting credit because he's got a big name. No, he's good at what he does.
He came out from a HBCU.
No, he's proven his worth. Like going to smaller tier organizations and literally changing up the model, knowing exactly what he needs to do. I mean, dude, like that's a fucking story, of greatness. What you know what I'm saying? Like what you
Not
are.
Even talk about what he did playing in sports.
Yeah, dude, like that's a powerful single cell organism that is manifesting change.
But not just that, like there have been a lot of good players, but like how many of them have been able to transition like their post-career life into this successful
kind of
I mean,
this
still
is
involved with the game.
Yeah,
not
like be a legend.
Not a
you're
announcer,
a legend in the
not
league.
a
Jacket,
journalist.
that's Hall of Famer. Like,
you're a Hall of Famer.
You're still in the game.
Yeah, dude, like this is where you transcend the legacy you left. You know what I mean? Where like
or just not even transcend it. It's just all you're doing is you're just extending it. Like, his career, athletic career was tremendous as is, but now he's just showing he's not a one-trick pony.
When I say transcending the legacy is because like his legacy was set with what he did in the
National
Football
Football
League.
He didn't have to do any of this.
He didn't have to do any of this, and he would have still been Deion motherfucking Sanders. And the fact that he's doing this, and you can see it in his bloodline, and they're proven fucking results. You know what I mean? Like
2 out of the 3
you know LeBron James. You know LeBron James looking at that shit just like.
But he fucked up. The one he gave.
Sons ain't no
they're not. They're no.
The one he gave his name to,
well,
Deion Sanders Jr. He's the one who be like filming all that shit. He don't even play.
Look, I mean, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2 out of 3, it's a good ratio.
But the namesake is the social media.
He the social media cat.
Hey, every team needs a marketing team. You know what I mean? Like every team needs a marketing team.
I'm sure he's been able to transition that last name into dollars some way somehow. So.
You know what, man? Though, but like I think that when you have enough skin in the game and you realize what somebody's greatest attribute is to like the just overall whole industry that you're in. It's like you look at Deion Sanders Jr., who maybe wasn't as athletically inclined as his other brothers, but like Deion Sanders supportingly found a use of something that he can enjoy. Obviously, I mean, I would imagine that's like, he doesn't seem forced to probably like.
Well, no, I love to Deion because he, like, you can go look at some of the interviews from Deion Sanders Jr., like, his dad wasn't handing him like shit. Like he had to go work. It was like there was 2 years where I took it away from my family, went and go learn and learned how to do this and that and the other, and came back and earned his opportunity to be able to do that. So like,
because if he wasn't good, damn well Deion wouldn't
get
fucking
your ass out of here. Like,
you could probably you put him in the team, but you both wouldn't play.
Speaking of that point, like Deion knowing how to put people where they need to be. Travis Hunter, he came out of high school, I want to say a 5-star, I could be wrong, but he was committed to Florida State, uncommitted to Florida State, to then commit to Jackson State with Deion Sanders for his freshman year. Went balled the fuck out, played both sides.
Both sides, fucking offense and defense.
That shit is wild to me, bro.
And then afterwards, the same thing they said with Shador in primetime. They was like, he can't do it at the highest level. So he came with him. They're a package deal. Both the Sanders brothers, Deion and Travis Hunter, I guarantee you, are going to end up all in the same place in the league. If no injuries or whatever happened, I guarantee you.
Like it's going to be like negotiated within the contract. Like if a league wants the players, Deion Sanders is coming part of the coaching team.
Deion's like, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to draft Travis. Y'all draft him. Then I'll trade him over here.
I'll tell you this right now. That right there. That's like a stronger flow than what the Ball family, I think, could ever try to like create. They tried, but like, again, the father was it Lamar Ball, whatever it is. LeVar Ball, yeah.
But I think he set the expectation higher than like.
Okay, but listen to this. LeVar also claims to be better than Jordan. He did a bunch of shit to stay. No, listen. The difference is he did a bunch of shit to stay relevant and to keep his son's name alive. What Deion says on a weekly basis is, "Do you believe yet?" You don't? We're going to show you next week.
Yeah.
Do you believe yet?
Yeah.
I respect that much more than just talking
that
like
right there. It's like sold. You know, like, I don't have to know anything about nothing before or
he
after.
got a jacket. Like LeVar Ball, what does he have genuinely? Like, what stats can you tell me?
No, I'm 100% with you. I'm saying like what Deion Sanders is doing, this family legacy, of moving up through the league to the national level, right? Like, is stronger than what I think the Ball family could ever.
No, but like I was saying about
possibly imagine.
They were saying that he couldn't do it and whatever. And if you go to a D1 level school, you are not gonna find somebody who's playing receiver and corner every fucking snap of the game. It's not gonna happen. Like, no coach is gonna be like, oh, I got a star receiver. I'm gonna
let you go play defense. Like, nah.
But prime time was the same way. He had to find the coach that was like, you are the best at both sides.
Both of them. So like I need you both places.
You know what? I actually have a football podcast that I want to tie him into. It's actually Jamie Jakes. He's a comedian. He's a chiropractor. But he has a podcast, and it's literally about football.
No. I mean, like, I think I told you about him that, wait, is that the dude that was at the DCC that day? Or was that somebody else?
I think so. But he's like the really big, stocky dude with he's got the curling mustache and ponytail.
Oh, maybe it's a different dude.
No, like when you see him, you know exactly who he is. But he's what we all call him Doctor.
Like, there's a guy that we always see.
Dr. Jamie Jakes.
Yeah, wait.
Dr. Jamie Jakes. He's a chiropractor and he does stand-up comedy. He's the one.
Wait. Don't you know, like, a lawyer comic?
You're talking about Josh Stramiello.
Yeah. That dude has some sports shit.
But that was a basketball one.
Yeah, that's a college paid basketball. Off of his shit. Yeah. I mean, like, he knows he tapped into some shit. Like, we definitely got to talk to that dude.
Yeah, but ultimately though, for you, what you're trying to do, I mean, like, so Coolin and Coleone, is this a segment on Honor Don't Care, or is this a segment that you're putting up?
It's gonna be like a check-in for like because we ain't really never talked about
we
sports.
don't have a sports section. Yeah, that's fair.
So I mean, like,
that's fair.
And so when we clip it out, like, it'll just have the cool Coleone logo and whatever, and then like hopefully the sports people. Come back to, because we never really touch on sports.
Yeah.
So, like, we'll try to get the sports people to get into the Honor Don't Care. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be kind of cool if, because if it didn't conflict with his bedtime, but like getting Emmy in to just talk about the world of boxing and just talk, because he's on it. He's always staying on top of,
you could always pre-record a segment.
That's
true. Super duper true right
there. Super duper true. All right. You know what? Let me work it out.
But let me get into why I'm really here.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
You said
Pull
it
that mic
in a
up,
way.
These stars on my
uncomfortably close.
Uncomfortably close. Is this good, Hagrid?
That's good.
Yeah, but you can move it to you so you can sit up like with your shoulders.
Like a normal
back.
person.
He said it in a way. What's gonna happen right now?
Just a smidge bit. All right. So first, I'm gonna start off with all the talk of the off season. What everybody said, what everybody was expecting. You know what I'm saying? And especially out of my boy Rain Dakota Prescott. You know what I'm saying? My boy. You know what I'm saying? Number 4. Love him to death, regardless of what anybody says. Because everybody wants to bring up, during the offseason, his 15 interceptions. Oh, my Lord have mercy. Please, somebody, trade Dak Prescott away. Please don't fucking do that, because he's elite, okay? Can we talk about, you know what I'm saying, Josh Allen for 1 second? Josh Allen threw 3 interceptions to his 1 touchdown in the opener game, okay? But he is ranked higher than Dakota Prescott, okay, as far as quarterbacks go, because Josh Allen is a elite quarterback, okay? That's all, you know what I'm saying?
I love the passion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just love the passion.
You know
Keep going.
Listen, now, second of all, it was all talk about Dakota Prescott, you know, he can't do this, he can't do that. He's not a good finishing quarterback. But what I got to say to that,
what you got to say,
is look at what happened this past week. It was the Giants. They suck. Cool. It's an NFL team. They get paid at the highest level to do what they are doing. Okay, that's a factual statement. Okay, they took. The defense did a lot of that, you know, of that manhandling. But the offense, what I feel would have happened if we had Kellen Moore as to, you know what I'm saying, what we had last season, Kellen Moore as our offensive coordinator. On these third downs where we didn't quite get there, you know what I'm saying, we're still up by 30 points, 20 points, whatever the case may be. Kellen Moore last year would have took that third down play and called up a 3-go routes or a double crossers and a hook where Dak Prescott has an option of I gotta make this motherfucking throw, or it's it's fourth down and we got punt. So
Yeah,
like you put
totally.
him in a bad position as a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He just went all like there's unicorns in the room on me. No, but that's like some people don't
You know what I did?
No, I didn't
I went for the question marks that are hanging over my head that we're gonna put in the fucking clip later and shit of everything that you're fucking talking about right now, bro. But go on, totally.
Yo, I can't wait to clip this out because I bet you, like, just listen to, like, he understood the assignment. We're gonna get some Cowboy haters just to watch the show based on the fucking, just on the hate, like, he gonna get just off of, like, say this piece.
Listen, Shotty. Okay,
I'm listening.
Back to what I was saying.
Go ahead.
A lot of people. I was talking to somebody that I know for a minute. They happen to be a Los Angeles. I don't know what the fuck they
Laker.
are now. Something Charger fan,
Oh.
and they told me they had just picked up our former offensive coordinator, and he was like, he's one of the best, and I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. While coaching for the Dallas Cowboys, we did put up the most points per game as an offense. Wonderful, beautiful. But if you really gave a fuck and paid attention to what I give a fuck and
I
pay
do give a
attention to, then you would see the little mistakes that are made as a play caller, and you would know that this offseason we got rid of him and Mike McCarthy took over as the play caller.
Yeah.
And we saw what happened
Exactly.
in the Sunday.
We all
whooping.
saw it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you ain't
Shawn
see
saw it.
40
Definitely saw it.
to 0.
Sean was gonna say something before you did. Unless you were, if you weren't gonna say something, Sean.
Sean didn't finish the Bears
Bro.
versus Packers game,
Yo,
but watched all the
let me tell you
Cowboys game.
something.
Oh,
I'm
now
gonna tell you
can
right
talk
now.
to the mic? Now you can talk to the mic. Okay,
Oh,
Mike.
I'm sorry. Did I?
No, you're good.
Did you
You're
raise
good. You're
it?
good.
No, I'm gonna tell you
That's
something
what
right
you
now.
should be
I saw all of that, and when I saw it, I looked right at the TV screen as it was happening, and right after it happened, I was like, "Sports ball." That's what I said.
Nice.
So keep going. I want to hear your points because you were nailing it. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're dead on. Everything that you said.
My hope is that
That's my recollection.
This will curry someone to want to sit in Sean's chair during your segments to actually
Right.
know sports.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be
That's
great.
right.
That'd be great.
That's right. I care a lot.
That'd be great.
I got a
Yeah.
homie who wants to, but he's a Cowboys fan, so like it really.
No, I want
Yeah.
some conflict.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a Bears fan. I like the
Do we got
beatings.
a goofy ass
I like
Eagles
beatings,
fan
you know?
somewhere in the chat? That
Yeah,
wants
if
to-
there's anyone in the Eagles
our
fans in the
division,
chat, please
NFC East
chime
Now,
in.
division,
how
wanna
many
hop in
times
here?
you
'Cause
get
I
hit?
toast you.
Look,
But
I'll
how
reach
many
out
times
to
you
Eddie's
get
brother
hit
to
and keep
he's
moving
an
forward.
Eagle fan.
Bears
I don't think he
fans.
wants that. No, but back
Well, I'm
to
sure
it.
he'll act like he does.
So the Dallas Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? Before this game, everybody was talking about, oh, we ain't finna do shit. It's all hype, cool, yada yada yada. We suck. Okay, now we made some wonderful offseason moves in picking up Brandon Cooks to have a true wide receiver 2. Michael Gallup, still coming back off that ACL tear. It was for a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Caught the touchdown, ACL, whatever. It's cool. He coming off his injury. We have a dynamic trio right now in CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Michael Gallup. That is a wide receiver core. We have all the pieces on our offensive line. We have depth at the moment. Like, it's wonderful. I love Dak Prescott because he's an elite quarterback. Now back to what I was saying. We had Tony Pollard drafted Deuce Vaughn, Rico Dowdle, like Deuce.
Deuce, baby.
But like our draft class, beautiful. We picked up fucking Stephon Gilmore. Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Gilmore are the best duo in the NFL. Quote me if you want to.
Code him.
Come on now. It's all facts.
Do it.
No printer.
No,
Cold. Turn the summer to the winter. Now.
You want a logo for that? I can have that pop up.
Nah.
No print.
But we made great moves. We picked up Mozzie Smith in the first round of the draft. Everybody said, oh, that's a questionable draft pick. Okay, but then if you're not talking about Dak Prescott and you genuinely know what you're talking about, what did the Cowboys lack in the 2022 season? Run defense.
What I was about to say.
You crying over
You
there?
should have said it.
I got caught with a laugh attack. Bro. I started
Run
laughing
defense.
so
We
hard,
picked
bro.
up a run stopper, and everybody says that's a bad move.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know what I'm saying? You know what he didn't say? Go Bears in the
Go
fourth
Bears.
quarter.
Oh.
I say, I say bear down Chicago Bears. That's what I say.
No, but we
down.
made
Chicago
some
Bears.
great offseason moves, and fucking got rid of Kellen Moore's goofy ass. We retained Dan Quinn.
He's so goofy, bro.
Fuck the bullshit. On defense, you can pull all other 10 players off the field, leave Micah Parsons on the field. He gonna make a play.
You gonna make it?
He gonna do
I
it.
told you.
No, y'all don't. Look, that's whose
I'm
jersey
just
I'm
saying.
wearing right now. Like, that motherfucker is a goddamn dog.
Animal.
And
Well,
He
every
calls himself
quarterback
the
in the
Lion.
league,
Everybody call him the Lion.
Every quarterback in the league is terrified.
They know where he's at
of
before
number
every
11.
play.
They all scared.
Before every single play, they know where number 11's at. They'll call 11 check, Micah Parsons.
They'll double
That
team my
man's-
boy just to fucking keep it like, yo.
From all sides.
Oh, I wish you had this clip ready. Micah Parsons ate
It's
a
gonna be
double
clip.
team
I'll tell you that.
for Osa Odigizua to come and clean
Say that
Daniel
again. Say that
Jones
again one more
up.
time. Let him know.
Osa Odigizua.
Let's go.
Odi.
You know it.
That's my boy.
His
Big
sister's
9'7".
dog's name that's how he had the
Gang,
name.
gang.
No, I know. That's the reason she had that name as an option, because I was like, Osa Odigizua.
Since she
Come
was
on now.
born.
Come on now. I need a better hype man in here.
Listen, bro. Come in. What you want?
This is all you can get from a Bears fan.
This is what you
Come
getting,
on,
bro.
man. This is all you get from Bears fan.
Make
So
great
what happens?
offseason
You
moves.
seen the Chicago
Bring it
games?
back to the camera. Haggard.
Unfortunately, no. Fortunately enough for me,
Sports
I don't watch
ball.
Chicago Bears.
Yeah, nobody else does either. It's all right.
Nobody else does either. You're
The
right.
Bears.
The Bears. Yeah, that's the last
Come out.
time motherfuckers watch
I got
Chicago
one.
Bears
I got
games.
one more
Say it
question for
again.
you.
Wait,
I got a
Shawn,
question
he
for
got-
you specifically. How does it feel to know that the owner of the Chicago Bears, Aaron Rodgers, is down for the season?
The owner of the Chicago Bears, Aaron Rodgers. I know that reference, and that only hurts my tribe. But I will tell you this right now. I did laugh when I saw the clip. I laughed very, very hard.
That's
Listen,
fucked
That's only because he's a stand-up comedian. He
Aaron
appreciates,
Rodgers,
he appreciates
Aaron
the
Rodgers,
humor.
he made his fucking choice. All right, he had no ownership, no loyalty. He don't run nothing on fucking Chicago Bears, and we have put a couple wins on him. Okay, we have put a couple wins on him that I do know. Sports ball. But I want you to understand is that him
ball.
going down on the first game. I mean, I only watched the commentary between
4
Peyton
plays.
and Eli
4
Manning.
plays.
I was laughing my
Aaron
ass
Rodgers.
off.
Podcast?
Aaron
Because
Rodgers
there's a
played 4
reason
plays.
why the
then
literally
what happened?
Chicago trash cans are all literally green and yellow.
Aaron
All
Rodgers
of them.
played 4
All right, because
plays.
Because the Packers
Before
are
he
trash.
went down.
that's because we're Packers are. I'm not even fucking kidding you.
Well, y'all are really close to Green Bay, like that.
Yeah, but
I
like-
see, like that. Like, do either of y'all like ever think about how close Green Bay is to Chicago? Like in my
No, it's very
in
close,
my-
like an
I
hour
mean,
and a half.
I know that because I have
There's
a
a lot-
girlfriend
like, you'll
from
find-
Wisconsin. But before that, I did in my mind. I don't realize how like close.
So, because it's like you
Chicago
have
is
the
to Green Bay.
you have our division, right? You have the Bears, you have the Packers, they have the Lions and the Vikings, right?
$75 million for
Packers-
4 plays.
Packers are that fucking team that like all the other seeds are like fuck you, like you know what I mean, like where Bears fans can go up to Lions fans, can go up to Vikings fans and be like, man, fuck them Packers. And it's like, yo, it don't matter. Like, hey, may the best man win. When we playing them, you know what I mean? We're like, yo, may the best man win.
Green Bay, everybody
it's all
hates.
good, but all of us, yo, Lions, Vikings, Bears, oh my, we fucking hate the Green Bay Packers, dog. It's a culture thing. It's a culture thing.
to me, y'all
Because
all
they've
the same.
owned
Sports
y'all's
ball.
division.
Sports ball.
Aaron Rodgers specifically has owned y'all's division for how many years
Oh,
now?
that makes sense.
Man, you've been stuck
That's
in the
why they
South for
hate
how many fucking years, bro? Like, stop trying to get in the business of the North. You don't know shit. I mean, like,
I
stop
have
acting
watched
like
it.
You talking shit,
I have
bro?
watched
What you
it.
fucking talking about with the fucking
I have
Dixie
been
cup
in
and
the
the fucking
playoffs
stream trying to get you news
against
of what's
Aaron
going on
Rodgers.
in
Forget
the
about
North?
the dip.
I've been in the playoffs against Aaron Rodgers and watched him eliminate us with 12 seconds on the clock. I understand.
But it has no
You-
ownership on the Bears.
Bro, he owns y'all.
No, not at all.
Physically, he owns y'all.
This
Discount
young
double
ignorant
check, he
shit coming on the
owns
show.
y'all.
I don't like this young ignorant shit on the show, bro. I don't care.
love
if
it.
it-
We need a little bit of that.
I
We need a
don't
little bit
care
of that.
Oh,
if he's
we
your
said
son,
so.
John. I don't like this
We need a little
young,
injection of that.
ignorant shit on the show. All right.
Look, I used to have that energy, but so I needed to inject. I don't have it anymore, so I needed to bring someone who still
Yeah.
does have that
Look,
energy.
bro, and like as soon as I said something disinteresting to him, he went straight to his Snapchat. You know, just typical
I went back to my notes.
fucking.
He went back to look.
I went back to my
can
notes, something you
Can
would
we
know
say
about.
that I don't think
Notes?
either Sean and I have
Let me
ever
get
been
this
prepared for the show as much as Mike
As
has
much
been
as Mike
prepared
is right now.
for
Shout out.
Corleone. Like
it in.
This boy got notes. Like,
Nope.
Notes,
he was
bro?
collected.
Look at all these notes, man. I got notes for days, Coleone. All right?
It got nothing to do with anything we're doing right now, but he has notes.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got notes.
he got notes.
I have a notes. This is my folder called shortcuts. You know what? I'll tell you something.
Oh, God.
Little Coleone. You know the word none? You see the word none? It's just an N doing a cartwheel. How about that?
You know what
Word
meta
none?
stands for?
The word none. Like a nun in a church. N-U-N. The word none, it's just an N doing a cartwheel.
An N doing it. I don't get it. I can't. I'm visualizing it and I don't get it.
N-U-N.
Sure.
Oh, I get it now. If you explain it, now I understand. I get it now that you was under. In my mind, I was not seeing the N as upside down
Can you
U.
please put the PIP?
In my mind,
Can
I'm
you
like,
please put the PIP? Thank you.
I was
This
in my
is
mind.
wild.
I'm not seeing the U as an upside down N. Like I was like, I don't get it. Now I get
Actually,
it.
I wrote
Do you
this
know what
down
meta
as a
stands
shortcut.
for?
Huh?
The meta. Do you know what meta stands for?
Yeah, it's fucking the account that I can't fucking get in right now.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about? I don't want to talk about that. Let me go
Instagram
back in
and
these
Facebook,
shortcuts.
They won't let
No,
you
no,
in.
just Facebook. He still got his IG. He can't get into Facebook.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like ain't they one platform damn near now?
Kinda,
Like,
sorta.
Kind of, sort of.
I mean, it's the same people got to fix it all for
they
you.
post. My one posts to both platforms.
But,
So
yeah, but you can also post the shit that is not part of the same platform. So I mean, like,
haven't
it's a
seen
wild
that. I
time.
don't really.
Like TikTok, you could add your shit to set to post to IG or whatever. So I mean, like,
You can share right to it.
That's what's up.
Hagrid, your digestive system, all of our digestive system,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
It
This
starts-
is a shortcut, guys.
His
This is a
notes.
shortcut, guys. Let's listen.
These are his notes.
I'm tuning in now. No,
there's
tell me
been-
more about
you
my
know what?
digestive system.
I'm gonna be honest. There's been a lot
Is
of
it time for a break, Haggard? Is that?
No, hold on.
Let me finish my
Oh, hold on,
segment.
hold on. Mike's
Hold
got to close his
I don't give a fuck. Hold on. I want to finish this fucking thought. You interrupted the fuck out of me. All right.
Please tell me
God.
about my digestive
No.
system.
All of our
You're
digestive
interrupting
all of them.
Coleone with your notes.
all of our digestive system.
Yeah.
It starts and it ends with cheeks.
Nice.
Is that a joke you wrote down?
Shortcut.
Better leave that
Ooh,
motherfucker
that's
in
still a circle. So you were saying something, Mr. Coleone?
leave that joke in the notes.
Shawn K was saying something. Did anybody hear him?
Facts.
No, I didn't think so. Alrighty, back
Facts.
to what I
Laying
was
them
saying.
down.
So something
printer, boy.
I
Close
can
it-
be
close us
proud
out,
of, but
Coleone.
Shawn K cannot is my team's opening week performance. You know
You're
what
right.
I'm
I
saying?
can't
That
bring
was
that up.
amazing. That
Over
was
the
amazing.
top, you know what I'm saying?
40
the
zip.
downplay, the height, whatever you want to call it. 40 to zip performance was amazing.
Who we going into this weekend?
Oh, this next week, unfortunately, we don't get to see their best because Aaron Rodgers is down, but we are playing the New York Jets. We played one New York team.
Is this a
Whooped them,
legitimate
now they
injury, or does he
traveling.
just not want to not see Michael
Oh,
Parsons?
you can watch his Achilles.
Oh,
pop
got you.
in the
Got you.
film.
Oh, I got a football reference actually because I know the Bears are playing the Buccaneers, but I'm actually my homie
Baker Mayfield
Real
finna whoop
from
y'all.
Chicago, who's a DJ and MC for both the Bulls and the Bears, is going to London on Friday to teach like football culture from like the Bear as a Bear organization like delegate, and it's his second year going. They like invited him to come back and
So
shit.
does he
So
DJ or does he actually like?
he's like, but for the Bears, he's more the
I mean, I
MC.
know he's a DJ. I'm saying, but when he
You don't
goes
even need to
over
tell
there,
me.
is
I
he
got you,
DJ?
dog.
No,
Don't
he's
even
an
worry
MC.
about it.
He's like
Oh, he's
showing
an
them-
MC? Oh,
like,
gotcha, gotcha,
he's-
gotcha.
'cause he's mostly- he's like an MC, like through and
So
through.
when he's over there, he's
He's
teaching
teaching.
football. or
He's
is he
teaching the
MCing?
He's teaching
Who
the
are these two
football
old heads
culture
talking to?
and how it is
know
within the
what the fuck's
Bear
happening right now.
organization
Yo,
good
as like a
segment though,
delegate
young
for the
blood.
Bear
That's
organization.
wild.
But he's
Go to
teaching
Europe
like
to do
football
that?
culture. Yeah, American
They
football.
care.
Yeah, they do because
wild.
like they once a year they do a game in London.
That I knew.
Yeah, so it's like that. Like I mean, it's one of those things where it's like there is a following that's out there in England about American football, and he teaches.
And they got a couple like rugby and shit players that be like reacting to a bunch of like Marshawn, fucking Cam Chancellor, a bunch of the
Oh, for real?
like hyped up players
Yeah.
from the past. They be like reacting to it, so they are being
Aware.
more
Yeah.
They're being.
Well, close us out, Coleone, before we go to another break.
Nah, but like I was finishing off the opening week performance, we fucking killed it. Dak threw fucking 13-24, 143 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Didn't do anything crazy, but
What will the haters talk about this week?
he didn't do enough probably. But,
Oh,
but you know
alright.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When your defense ends the game in the first quarter, your quarterback doesn't have to.
As a
do
layman
much.
fan, it is exciting to like be excited when when your team's
have a,
defense.
I'm so excited.
You know, I don't know.
I mean, like most games, is you watch it for the offense. It's one thing when a defensive player
When you
brings
were
so much
excited
energy
Yeah.
to when like, because I mean, in my entire like life
Because
watching
it's just
football,
you
when
see
your
moral
offense leaves
deplete.
the field, it's kind of like, oh, time to get some snacks, refill the drinks, like, you know what? No, but like when now. When defense, to me, that's when the game, like, the game starts when Michael Parsons takes the field. Like, that's what I'm trying to see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that he brings that much energy to the game right now that, like, for a defensive player to do that, man, that's tremendous.
I mean, it's a lot of power because it's like you see literally the defense can cut that morality out of the offense completely for them to be able
when
to,
you're
you know
that
what I mean?
devastating,
Listen, I have a cousin who's a Giants fan, and unfortunately for him, couldn't be me. But I was talking to him after the game because I had posted some shit on Snapchat or whatever, and I was like,
Of course you did.
rough time to be a Giants fan, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a rough time to be a Giants fan. And he slid up, and we started talking a little bit. And he was like, I had faith in the first quarter, you know what I'm saying? He was driving down. And I was like, yeah, I thought y'all was going, it was going to be a good game too. He was like, yeah. And then y'all blocked that field goal, and I turned the fucking TV off. I knew the game was over right then and there. And I was like, I knew it was over right then and there.
Talking about giving up the ghost, like, early.
That shit was rough, but I can't wait to see what happens against this Jets team.
And I get to watch the game before I get to go to my gig on Sunday. I didn't get to do that this past Sunday.
How about the
speaking of Sunday, can I talk about something that's happening this Sunday?
Go ahead.
This Sunday, after you guys have all your football fill, probably not, but if you're a comedy lover, actually George Red Speaks is doing his 40th birthday roast this Sunday at TK's Comedy Lounge in Addison. I'm going to be going up on the card as a roast master.
Oh, nice.
And I'm fucking got mad
Yeah,
stories for George Red
pretty
Speaks.
good. Jorge Azul, him pretty good.
Jose Rojas. Yeah.
My nickname from him is Jorge Azul.
Yeah.
George Blue.
Azul knows Azul, you know what I mean?
George
Azul knows
Azul,
Azul.
yeah.
Azul label knows Azul, you know? But like, it's happening at TK's. Honestly, DM me if you want tickets. I'm going to be able to hit up because I will be able to talk George Red Speaks into giving you a free ticket just because Shawn K says so. So like, just hit me up if you want to get tickets for that, but it's going to be a fantastic show.
And it's where?
At TK's Comedy,
TK's
in Addison.
Yeah.
That's right,
It's a
TK's
great
Comedy
venue.
in Addison.
I got to work that night, but yeah, it's a great venue. And George Red's hilarious.
And
I'm sure
who
he's going to bring out some great.
Who he's got on the card,
great
we
people.
all got dirt on this motherfucker. Like, and you can't make the guy cry.
And even
you
if
know
they
what I
don't,
mean?
I'm sure they can make up some
Skin
funny
too
shit
thick,
that they
but
don't. That's not real.
it's gonna be like quite a fucking lashing. And so
I wish I could be there.
It's gonna be fun, and I'm hoping that he records it and shit because I got so much to
All
say.
right, Haggard, we ready? We ready for our next?
Yeah, let's hit
break?
that
All
ad.
right.
Send us
We'll
away.
be back right after these messages.
I don't care.
Boom.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, Y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metal work, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from our final break. This is Honor Don't Care. I am Blue Label Johnny. This is
Shawn K The Showman. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, everything making this look so fucking pristine. It is our guy, Jason Dyer of Deep Video Live, Hagrid The Plug. And of course, we still got Michael Corleone here hanging out in the guest seat. Coming back.
Coolin' with Corleone.
Coolin' with Corleone. With the sports segment of sports ball information that you need to know.
For us geeks and nerds, Mike is bringing the sports aspect to.
So all
now
of
that the 80's gone, we don't have really a sports aficionado. So his nephew is definitely making up for the fact. So he'd be proud for Mike to be filling in that gap.
That's right. But speaking of gaps, I think that Micah is going to have to try and flip up the script a little bit on the show, because if we're closing out the last segment, or is there anything else that he has to present?
Oh, no, he's
in the
just
piece?
kind of like until Hagrid comes and fills in the spot.
That's what I'm saying. So Hagrid the Plug, do you trust Mr. Michael Corleone over here to cool it up?
Micah, not Michael.
No, I said Micah.
No,
it sounded like Michael.
It sounded like Michael. I slur sometimes, after drinking.
I can tell you that I stand behind his ability to fuck around and find out and do it right.
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around, find out. Is top 10 tier.
Fornicate around and find out.
I
That's
sent
what
him
he's
the
about to
fuck
do.
around and find out chart. He knows.
Yeah, dude, XY axis. I know. I got you. Curvature, baby.
So
He's
then,
the
without
one.
further ado, how about we switch it up to close out our segment?
Yeah,
Michael Corleone switching up with our producer, our man with all that beardy sheen. It is Hagrid the Plug coming on the show.
Yeah, he's good.
And I don't
I
know
still
if
think he's gotta
Micah
work on that.
knows
Like,
the
it's
buttons,
just-
but that's how it's done.
Here we go.
I don't know. You'll have to. Micah, how's he look in the frame?
I look pretty
Looking
good.
great.
Oh, actually, it is good. I
He's
thought
got
you were out
himself.
of frame, but no, you actually.
I got him
you're
set up over there.
in there kind of good. We could even.
I can see Mike at one point he's on his Snapchat and his fingers are just chilling over the switcher and just naturally just fucking just tapping
about to be
tapping
holding
away.
To the beat,
It's just,
switching the camera
it's just,
angles to the
it's
beat.
just switching constantly, But Hagrid, with the studio, with what we've been doing, what we've been developing, man,
Or even what you've got,
what you've
got
been
some shit cracking
making
in this
happen?
motherfucker.
Because
What's
listen,
happening?
we had our just our sad, grateful department from Library Bar.
Department?
Departure.
No, departure.
There you
Like
go.
department. Departing.
Sure. There's a word for that. It's called
Yeah.
departure.
He got there.
Yeah.
He got
I'm
there
with you.
eventually.
We're on
Yeah.
the same.
He
we're on
got
the
there
same-
eventually. I I knew what he was going for.
Yeah, but like ultimately, our new flow is a lot to what
headphones.
Hagrid the Plug has been plugging up for the future, and his future is looking very bright. Can you talk a little bit about with the studio and the space and what you're doing with Bet on Vets?
I'm not exactly sure how much I'm at liberty to disclose currently.
That's on your own card. This is
but
on your don't care.
say-
You
He's
know
like
this.
he's like need to know basis.
I know this dude.
No, I'm just
you
saying,
don't
like,
need to
I know,
know.
I'm
He
not.
forgot. It's like he forgot he owned On Air
The
Don't
red
Care.
one.
What is this show, dude? I don't know what I can disclose.
No, okay, so
He's
we're.
saying you don't need to
Disclose
know.
what you need. Yeah,
it's a
just
need to know
disclose what
business,
you
and
need
you
to
don't
know.
need to know, Sean.
Yeah, put them on.
Let me
them
tell you.
know.
All right, so I am affiliated with a guy who has a really well established music shop here in the north side of Grand Prairie, and I came into this studio space with the ambition of helping to expand into producing live video content, like we have been, like the show and lots of other things, corporate interviews, and I'm not trying to pitch the crowd, but there's a lot of things that we can do in this studio space, and we're trying to we are in a unique situation to bring some really fantastic creative services to the clients of the store, and this studio is just one part of that, and we're looking to rapidly expand into making the stuff that musicians want extremely readily available and at really great prices. So we're trying to keep it safe, sound, ready to rock, and this spot here, dude, it's about to blow up. It's like we've got a lot of we're right in the middle, dude. Right in the middle of Dallas and Fort Worth.
yeah.
Literally
It's
20
good.
miles east.
Good
of
geographical
Fort Worth, from
location.
west of Dallas,
Geographically, just unbelievable. Like when we're talking about it don't matter when you're talking about DFW as a geographical whole, as a region, whether you're coming from Fort Worth, whether you're coming from Dallas, whether you're coming from North Dallas, there is
Ain't too far.
It's an ain't too far spot.
Well, I
and
can
as
tell
well,
you, we had
you're flying in DFW.
Yeah, we're 6 miles. We're less than 7 miles away from Dallas Fort Worth International Airport, which is really good news.
and 20 minutes from Love Field.
Yeah, man, I would like to think that people who are touring and professional musicians who stop through Dallas would see Bet on Vets location as
You're
the
performing
place to go.
you're performing Grand Prairie 1, but like Irving or
I mean, even if you're going to stop through and go to Dallas, dude,
yeah,
you're coming
or
in from Chicago, right?
even
You're coming in
downtown.
from Chicago. You're
Yeah.
going to stop here. You need to go to the first, quickest, not a guitar center, right? And we have it less than you just
Not
go
a guitar
straight
center.
down the same highway
Shout out to
that'll
Wi-Fi.
take you
That
out
should
of
be the name.
DFW
Not
Airport,
a
right?
Guitar Center.
That's what I'm saying. It's a real nice spot, dude. And the owner of Bet on Vets is a stand-up guy who has a real understanding of what it is to be an artist, who's looking for high-quality gear, or to be a musician who's looking for education to get to that next plateau of skill level, or to be a small business owner who is actively trying to market their business and needs video, right? That was the whole way we got in this place right here. Was like Zach with Bet on Vets understood the value of video. I came across a distortion pedal commercial, and I was like, "Oh, this guy gets it." And I was immediately started hitting him up with the pitch and tried to slide in to help and do what I can. And it's been like almost like a reality television show, dude. It's kind of how it feels. Like I'm going through
It
this.
should be.
Have you had to go get cheesecake
I'm
yet?
surprised that the cameras
No, not
haven't
quite.
been
You had to walk
set.
to get cheesecake.
I'm surprised the cameras haven't been set. That's like carrying like all the dialogue and the situational scenaries that's happening
gonna be
within
I
these
know,
walls.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
Zach's gonna just have a whole tape edited from all like security
Imagine,
cameras.
dude.
Like,
Yeah, imagine that, right? Just
Dude,
all
He's like,
beat
yeah, I
by
already
it.
got a plan. He's like,
No, man,
Lifetime already reached out.
Big brother, yeah.
We've already
Not-
secured the deal. I just needed y'all because
Yeah.
it's all on my camera. So it's
Right. Yeah.
Not to call back
Batman
the whole struggle with whole AI fucking up our industry, but imagine if we had like a live multicam feed that was going like recording all that data in the video and then feeding into an AI program that was already splicing up
So
just like
listen-
the hot moments.
Oh yeah, that would be actually cool. So supposedly Streamlabs has something that is damn near that efficient.
What?
I said that supposedly Streamlabs has a service that's damn near that efficient.
Really?
It's not necessarily real time. Yeah, I'm looking into it, fellas. I'm trying to streamline. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't looked at I mean, like it's been a while since I've looked into Streamlabs, but I'd be surprised if they haven't. I mean, look, like it's a crazy space in tech. Like just like I was talking about the Procreate Dreams. Like there's there's a lot of these companies like their next iterations are, they're coming fast and heavier than they've ever been. But and then each one is like serving up these amazing like things. Like it's a wild time.
Because time efficiency to post production is so fucking key.
Oh, it's the wildest it's ever been.
It's the wildest it's ever been because like that's what I knew as a media producer that like to shoot shit is just the time allotted of what you need to capture. You know what I'm saying?
Let's even take AI off the table. Just like right now with Metro Icon, you're outsourcing like your editing to like 6 years ago, that was not an
how
option.
could you possibly move that file?
Yeah, how do you find an editor?
Move that file? How would you find that person who's because the person is in
Pakistan.
Pakistan. So how would you find this person willing to do it for this price point that is significantly lower than any editor around you, whether they're whether we're talking about amateur, novice, professional, even the novice is probably not even going to be able to charge what this person in Pakistan, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even that workflow, that pipeline was not available then 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
And
that's not even considering what AI is now being able to do as far as just your facility to get people to do something for an affordable price point was not available 6+ years ago.
And then we were talking about the whole just the overall production flow of how this show is going because your role was coming up to but a lot of these clips that you guys might be seeing throughout social media has been John that's been taking the clips and making them pretty much social media friendly and then showing you Opus clips AI, which is pretty much took one of my long form podcast episodes
and did the selection of editing and
bro,
that's
not
so
only
dope.
the selection of editing, they added the caption.
Oh, the captions,
on point,
and then added emphasis on different words,
emphasis on the words, and then when when out of 38 clips, every single 38 of those clips, it would say clip number 12, George Red talks about a legacy within the comedy industry. It gives you the copy for your title.
Let me give you what I understand to be the downside of the B side of that, right? So when I was looking into this type of a service, you were limited, so they definitely want to create a paywall, right? They want to get charged for what that thing does.
You get this for free.
And then it was a situation of limiting what you were able to get for that paywall. So that might look like within a given time period, say a month, you're allowed to upload either X amount of time, runtime on your video, or X amount of data. Your total gigabyte size of that video, right? So it behooves you to shrink it down to the lowest, the least quality version of itself to push it in there and have it do all the things or whatever. But then you would be kind of locked out or forced to go to a higher tier if you were producing or trying to get it to edit more than an hour or more than whatever that data rate was. And it starts to stack up real quick to where what you're really doing is using AI. You're paying some software service or provider $80, $90 either per month or a week, plus a little bit of extra fees if you go over that usage fee. So you end up taking on a digital editor, non-employee, almost like a contract type situation.
Right.
And it gets kind of difficult, right? Because I was trying to evaluate, like you said, it was that episode is an hour. It got chopped into 38 clips, right?
It was an hour and a half.
Okay, an hour and a half, 38 clips. Let's say the clips last about a minute, right? That's 38 minutes.
I mean, 38 clips, but I mean, obviously not all of them are winners,
right,
so you're I would say maybe 9 out of that 38 clips, I was okay, this is social media worthy, you know what I mean?
Get this. Some of these services actually charge you on the number of clips that you use. So they'll chop all this stuff up, and you'll have those 38 options to take a look at, and then the ones that you select are the ones that you get charged for. And so there's a lot of it's almost like Wild Wild West.
I didn't pay for this first batch of clips. It was oh no,
I found a
see what it can produce.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that kind of how Buzzsprout is, where when I upload an episode every month. I have a certain hour, like I think like was it 12 hours worth of time, like cycles that I can do every single month or billing cycle to upload, right? So I would imagine that like something like Opus Clips is depending on the number of hours of a podcast that you feed into the thing, like you get a certain amount of hours that it will generate clips for. So it's like you can have an episode, or let's say you get 6 hours a month, okay? And then you have 6 1-hour episodes, or you have one that's an hour and a half, one's in 45 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And then you build your membership off that. But again, you're getting like a plethora of clips generated in the most time. Dude, I got those clips in 12 minutes.
So listen, theoretically, that Streamlabs service is the way to go, because for $30, you're getting a chance to push your stream to 5 different places. You have the ability to customize your alerts for traditional streaming stuff, like when somebody drops
it's
by.
offering like
and it has the ability to chop your episodes.
Wow.
So $30, dude. I mean,
So
I've
like,
been paying
so
for
that's
a
like,
minute.
So I mean, like
unlimited out. Oh,
There's
wow.
none of that shit
Wow.
on the Streamlabs.
in workflow, like in post, like it'll that's just like an option.
The
or?
idea is that what you do is, even now, we can try it with this episode tonight. But what I understand it to be is that we take whatever we recorded with OBS, and then we feed it into this thing, and it does everything you just described. Goes through, chops, adds subtitles, and all that.
I mean, like, I just love that. I mean, you know, again, that's the tedious nature of the business that, like, it needs to happen. You know what I mean? And then, you know, outside of the fact that when you lose access to some of your social media stuff, but if you make it readily available and you post it however you can, at least you have it. You know what I mean? And so I think that right there is something that is so big and incremental to just like the marketing flow of being able to put your content out on your pages, have that mass like continuity and just amount of videos that are accessible to your brand and show or whatever you're doing. You're doing so much more in less amount of time, which opens up your doors to do the humanistic aspect of the business of like selling and pushing it forward. You know what I'm saying? Because you're able to build a notoriety and work with the algorithms based off AI of what, okay, this is what these algorithms are looking for. The AI develops those clips, caters it to the viewability of what social media video clips are supposed to look like for podcast shows of what you're doing and what blah, blah, blah. You post it up. You know what I'm saying? Like until then, and whatever AI that gets created that posted for us with all hashtags and titles and descriptions and everything that we need.
I'm sure eventually Streamlabs will even streamline the process.
Sure.
Where it's like,
it's like most social media copy.
How many? Okay, we're going live, but in the post, how many clips do you want to generate from the live? Like, you're going to go 2 hours. Do you want to generate this amount of I'm sure. Like,
if the program
I'm
was
sure
smart,
like some paywall will offer that, and then you don't got to do anything but hit record, finish your episode, and then the AI will like, do you want to spread it out between the next 48 hours? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You automatically load and
it'll
post.
be like loading and posting out your clips. Like, if it's smart,
if it was smart,
and it will absolutely. I'm sure. Like, look, what I've heard people use ChatGPT to be able to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Automate and get online,
like people have been able to like automate different things within like their computer to where their automation asks ChatGPT how to do things. Whatever. Basically Cheat GPT, baby. And they've automated different things, and all of this is processing within their in their prompt. That's wild. That like you can even
That's
cheat GPT, not chat. That is it is Chat GPT.
No, but like I like because with the G you put cheat PT. It's so much harder. But like chat.
That is not. Where did that come
That's
from?
Sean trying to carve off his own little slice of that shit, brother. You know what that is.
Yeah, he'd make Eddie Proof proud right now.
Yeah.
He'd definitely make Eddie Proof
You
proud
know
right
what?
now.
You know my creative copyright flow is just fucking flowing with
It's
the
going,
ideas.
you're
and
juicing.
I'm just speaking out the fucking brainstorm. But
So may I?
Of course.
Please.
So There's going to be a lot of work in the next few months to get this thing up to the super funnel of awesome, really cool, fun shit for musicians and bands.
I mean,
and
the studio in general.
The studio, the expansion with the shop, and things that we're really going to move with the marketing campaign when we get to that point. As we're getting there, I'm super leveling up on all my business acumen, and one of the things I'm really hoping to do at the other side of this journey is to be able to help other business people who don't know that their business is, or maybe because you hear every band needs an LLC, but not very many bands have an LLC. And there's a lot of reasons for that, from a gap of education or things of that nature. I'd like to be able to see the culture that has been created, that's kept a lot of loyal customers coming through Bet on Vets, expand and get boosted by what I want to do here in the studio with whatever we end up calling it, and with the services that we're going to be offering with the new expansion, to also include a kind of a creative focused incubator where we can talk to people about LLCs versus cooperatives versus trade lines and trade accounts and credit scores and things of this nature, like business credit versus personal, and how they're totally fucking different. There's a lot of annoyingly nitty gritty stuff that in general creatives are intimidated to learn. And I think by having this fucking sweet spot for creatives and being able to go, also, we can talk about this because you guys need to take care of yourself.
I mean, the Hagrid class of business is open.
Opening the doors, baby.
DMs.
Right there.
My DMs.
Right
I'll
there.
get it situated.
Damn, take care of that, Coleone.
That part right there. Because I'm just saying, you're talking about the services that you're going to offer, right, within the space. Let's talk about the education that you're going to offer for these artists and the creatives,
that
right?
is the move, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Having independent forums, things that classes and seminars and speaking arrangements of people within the industry, within this creative space, that the education's being provided. Okay, now you have the education, putting those those creatives strategies into play. They have the space to do it.
Sure.
And I think that is what is the beauty of what is developing here. You know what I mean? So again, it's kind of we talked a little bit earlier about the dynamic of this show and how it's shifted of the open public scene, but really being able to deep dive into some of these points in a very direct way of communication of what we're seeing and what we see.
Look, the way we evolved at Library Bar is we're going to have to evolve similarly with now. We already know where we it doesn't take us long to figure out where camera's going to go, where we're going to seat. But the content of without having the randomness of just
a
random
live
guests
bar
signing
scene,
up.
I said it previously, even at Library Bar, now the stress rests solely on all the shoulders involved, because we it's not enough to just oh, hey, what do you want to talk about? Just like we brought in Colin, I've been telling our frequent guests, Paxtons, the Dantes, the Alexander K's, I would love for them to continue on, but it can't be just, oh, Dante's here again. No, let's create segments,
and they earn, and they earn their segments of what they want to talk about.
These are all good, funny, really funny, interesting people. So I want y'all to keep coming back, but let's make moments, not just let's just keep repeating another no. Let's give you something to actually dude. Proof of concept tonight. Maybe you're not a sports fan, but I know lots of people are, and I know just going to be able to share that is going to create traction. And same way, if Alexander K's idea is to do news. Oh my
Hood
God!
News.
I wish Alexander would.
Now think
Well,
about
Alexander
it.
K's gotta do hood news.
What our episodes are covering.
Funny, man.
Boom, sport. You got
Yeah,
you, Shawn, for all the useless, just everything else.
But
Nerd,
it's
blah, blah,
also
blah.
Sports
but
ball.
it's also our reactionary response to a lot of these things happening, right?
But it's that when we're able to share that, because it's not just not the three of us doing everything. It becomes able to capture the
co-op.
people the three of us are not able to capture.
It becomes a co-op.
And these are really moments, not just
Collective.
It's collective, yeah. These are collective moments.
That's another word.
Cooperative moments.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fornicate go. Ladies and gentlemen,
What a callback.
I am Blue Label Johnny.
I am Shawn K The Showman, and of course,
It's Hagrid the Plug.
You know this, Jason Dyer,
We'll be
and
back.
Michael Coleone.
Micah
Are you able to?
Coleone in the
There
cut.
he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
There's that handsome boy.
This has been On Air Don't Care, and we love doing this shit.
Let's go.
Oh wait, we didn't speak gratitudes though.
I mean, it's fine. We kind of
Hey, thanks.
It's a new show. It's a new
Thanks.
show.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Hey, I'm gonna keep my thumb. I'm gonna keep my thumb right here while
Hagrid.